when you compare SQL with Excel in terms of data storage, capacity, and stability, SQL wins hands down. But to enter data in SQL manually is a huge pain, and especially when you have all your data in Excel file and you want all your data in SQL Server as well. Doing it manually is going to be really time consuming. What if I tell you this can be done with few easy steps and all your data will be imported from Excel file to SQL in no time? Hello everybody, this is Naval. Today we are going to talk about how we can import an Excel file to SQL Server in no time. Let's get started. However, we have many ways to import Excel file to SQL Server. Let's discuss all those. Number one is through import export wizard. Number two is through open data source or open row set. Number three is through linked server. Number fourth is through SSIS packages or SQL Server Integration Services. Today, we are going to talk about how we can import Excel file to SQL Server using import export wizard. Let's get started. We have a database over here is customer. So we will import Excel file in customer database. So right click over the customer database, click on task, and here you will find import data menu. So click on it and it will show you a welcome page, and you can click it to not show in the starting page again when you import your file in the SQL Server. Click on the next button, and here you need to give the data source. Here the data source is the Excel file. So you need to give the path of the Excel file. In my case, it is in the desktop. The Excel file name is the master table. So click on open, and here it is in the 2010 version of Microsoft Office. Click on next, and here you need to give the destination. In my case, destination is OLEDB provider for SQL Server. Here SQL Server name is this. So you can change it according to your desire. Here in my case, I will use it through Windows authentication. You can click on use through SQL Server authentication, and you can put username and password in these text box. So now I'm clicking on use Windows authentication, and here you need to choose the database. In my case, I just want to import that data in customer database, so there's no need to change over here. However, you can find all the databases in this option. So I'll choose customer and click on the next button. Here there are two options. You can copy all the data from your Excel file, or it's upon you, you can copy it through the query. Let's say there are 1,000 records in your Excel file and you just want to copy 100 records. So you can copy it, or you have, let's say, 10 fields in the Excel file and you just need only selected 5 fields. So you can write a query and get those 5 fields out of the Excel file. So here you can write the SQL statement and get your result back, and you can parse it. Parse means you can check your query, the query is working properly or not. So I'll go back. I need all the data which is exist in the Excel file. Here there are 3 sheets in the Excel file. Number 1 is employee sheet, number 2 is order detail, and the number 3 is sheet 3. So it's up to you how many sheets do you need in SQL Server. So these sheets will be converted into a table. So I just need these 2 tables, and I want the name according to my wish. I just want the name of this table is employee, and this table name should be order details. Here you can edit according to your wish. If you want, here is the basically the definition of the table. Let's say this is the source, destination. These are the fields which are exist in the table: reason, rep, item, units, unit cost, and total. You can click on OK if you are okay with it. You can see the preview of the tables which is selected in it. Here you have selected order details. If you are in employee, you can go to preview and you can see the preview of the employee table. Click on OK, and if you are okay with it, you can go next. Here you can click on run immediately and go to next. Or if you want to create a SSIS package for the future use, you can click on this. Currently I just need it immediately and I don't want to use it in future. So click on next button, and here you are done with it. So here you can see in employee sheet there were 11 records, and the order details there were 18 records in the Excel file. Let's check how many records did we have in the Excel file. Here is the Excel file, and you can see there were at 18 records in the order detail, and there were 11 records in the Excel file of employee sheets. So let's go to the database and see, do we have, refresh it, and let's see how many tables do we have in the database. Here you can see there are 2 tables. So let's see how many records do we have in the employee table. Select star from employee. So it should have 11 records. Yes, now we have 11 records in the table. And let's go to the order table, order details, and here there are 18 records. So now we have successfully inserted all the data which was exists in the Excel file. So by this way you can import all your Excel file to SQL Server as well. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel so that you can get the notification from this channel related to the database or especially SQL Server. Thank you so much for your valuable time.